Okay, I have literally been out here for like 2 hours journaling. I did like a pretty long oracle read where I read everything from each card message, from the message from each card, and then I went back because each message has like a summarized like understanding, and there's a lot of information with each card, which I love because you get a deeper perspective on the messages. But like also with my brain, I'm like, hold on, let me go back to the summarized version of what this means so that I can actually narrow in on what this means and take it in, because each card deeply resonated. And it actually just, the Kali Oracle is like the first deck that I've owned that just every time I use it, it just hits. It just makes sense. It just resonates. I need to hear it. I need to listen to it. Like, it's like a deck that I take pretty seriously, actually. So it was just so good that I was taking it in. I was just taking deep breaths, and I was drinking water, drinking my little spirulina thing, kind of feeling the effects, because digestively too, it does stimulate my digestion in a nice way, which is necessary. I've been improving my digestion lately, trying to kind of get back into my Ayurvedic lifestyle routine habits, especially in my yoga practice. I've just been trying to find a passionate discipline in my yoga practice in general. I was just talking to my roommate, he was just out here, and the way I described it was like, I just feel like I am living a more evolved version of my life from 2017, except I've matured and grown and attained so much knowledge that I'm finally cycling into integrating the knowledge, the practices, what I know, even information from books I've read maybe 2 years ago now, suddenly are just like coming to the surface. Like, I'm remembering like stories of the deity. Nava 3 just ended, and it's like technically day 10 out of the 9 nights of the goddess, but on this day it's my friend's about to die, but I forgot the masculine deity that is celebrated after the 10th day, that represents the auspicious power and energy that comes from starting new projects, and also just feeling like can begin again, like rebirth type of energetic shift. And I've just been feeling like I'm living a more matured and healthy version of the life I was in 2017. And this even predates the marriage and everything. And one of my cards basically was talking about that I've been my energy has been dormant. Like, it's been there, it's been slow moving, but really slow moving and really dormant. And now I'm about to just like be catapulting into a deep sense of ease, but discipline and reawakening of everything, the wisdom that I've taken, and to just apply it, integrate it in a productive and consistent way in my life. And it was just, I was like, this reading was so potent that I had to like really take it in. I was absorbing the message and even like writing it down in my phone, because I try to journal on the readings, but with something with this much message, I like had to break it down. And honestly, with something in my notepad, I go through my notepad a lot sacredly. Like, I love my notepads, and so I just have a little folder now for like my readings when I want to remember the message and go back and be like, oh my god, yeah, like dated it and take a picture of the cards and everything. I'm just feeling a lot of mental clarity, a lot of mental reflection, and also like I've been doing a lot in private, and that's been refreshing, because it's like I'm not telling the whole world what I'm gonna do, what I want to do, because then I take off the pressure of like, oh, the dopamine of talking about it but not actually executing it, and then that like disappointment. So I'm just moving at my own pace, but I definitely feel a little bit of an acceleration happening, but with a good timing, productive timing. I also woke up with some fresh thoughts, like some quick thoughts in my mind. Like, one being just, I posted this on my Instagram last night about how it clicked that as a people pleaser my whole life, I, always mold to how other people like want me. But when I got out of my toxic relationship back in 2020, because that was like controlling and all of that, like I was, you guys have, if you watch my outfit videos, evolve over the years to land back to almost like my roots, because I really did start off as this little gothy emo kid. But I started there and I loved it, and I was so happy. I felt so just like myself. I don't even know how to explain it. But like family, being young, wearing all black, bring religion into it. They're like, you're gonna summon the devil, and I'm like, what? I'm just listening to some Pierce the Veil, and I did shop at Hot Topic a lot. But like it's just like one of those things that I was like, oh, I want to make my mom happy. So that was like the first time where I started developing my personal self-expression as a kid, but then too much judgment, and I was like, okay, like, no one likes me like this, and so I changed. I got rid of all those clothes. I had so much money into like band tees and skinny jeans, studded belts. Like I was really like in that for like 4 years, from like pretty much 6th grade, freshman year. Like I was like, oh hey, I'm wearing brighter clothes, look mom, like, and so I like realized, I was like, I left that style, aesthetic, like even like the music a little bit, because I actually do like heavy metal and like metalcore, deathcore. Like I can handle some death metal and stuff like that. So like fun fact, I'm like, my music range very fucking wide, but I let all of that go just to make other people happy and be less scary or whatever the heck. It's like, this is the first time in like 15 years. How old am I? 26? I was like 11. Wow. That just made me feel lucky old. But in like 15 years to express myself the way I want to. And I also say, as a recovering people pleaser, because I feel more comfortable setting boundaries the more I kind of embody like dark feminine traits and everything like that. Like just the essence guided by Kalima. Like I was like, my evolution was taking me back to my roots here, and I'm like, I feel safe. Wow, me 15 years ago feels safe. Wow, like this is a different level of healing. It's not just like little child healing. I guess this is kind of teenage healing. I'm healing my teenage self, honestly. And I'm just saying, I've just been feeling more confident, and I feel like something I've been masking, maybe, I feel like is coming unmasked, and because I've been feeling really like relieved. It's weird, it's so interesting. But yeah, I just woke up with that on my mind because I kind of talked about it a little bit last night, and I'm just like, wow, I've kind of freeing myself by being like, I'm not worried about what I look like, how people perceive me, whatever, because I'm comfortable. And not even just because being alt or goth or whatever is cool now, but but I'm like, no, I love it. I'm like, I'm happy here. This feels good. And even with my like earthy style, it's like I'm kind of merging it too. Sometimes like I can earth styles and black also work really well together. And our bedroom low-key gives me like, and I've been in spaces lately where there's more black accents, interior and stuff, that I'm just like, wow, I love this as an adult. And I'm like, this is what I needed. So I don't know, creeping in dark spaces, feeling like myself. I'm actually feeling happier and feeling more safe to express myself. So, I just woke up again, low key, at 1 o'clock, and I just did like a quick little yoga practice, kind of enjoying the silence of the house before it's filled with noise. Whatever the day, we're cleaning our house. We're having a pretty big Halloween party. And it's November 1st, but like everyone had theirs the weekend prior, and we were just like the day after, close enough, same vibe, still new moon energy, happy Diwali. Um, but yeah, I just did a quick little practice, and I'm about to make a little chai and like a quick meal thing that I have. Not like a big meal, just something easygoing, and then I've decorated the outside. And I already know. I already know how I'm placing everything. Just gotta execute it. It's a pretty big deal. It's just gonna be really like good fun. Pretty big deal around here, high key. I am Calypso for Halloween, and when I do the makeup and everything, I look just like her, just like Calypso. It's uncanny. Probably end up next little cut will be me outside hanging things up and whatnot. I actually like want to like get little clips of just all of our friends and everyone around for like a little bit before it gets too late and stuff like that. But yeah. It's Friday, November 1st. I'm gonna blow cinnamon through the door because it's the first of the month. And I woke up feeling like I know who I was. I swear every month, like, it's such a pattern. The last week of the month, when I can't upload, like when I was consistent, I'd be consistent 3 weeks in a row, and then I'd miss like a week or two, is because my luteal phase is so bad. My periods themselves are short, but for me it's I don't know, my brain chemistry leading up to my period is really bad, and it's gotten better to where it's not a whole week before my period, but only like the 3-4 days leading up to my period. I am like emotionally, mentally, physically unavailable for life, but then once my period starts, my brain's like, we got this is our purpose, this is what we're doing. And I hate that every month it happens, and I'm like, am I ever gonna feel good again? And then I do, and I'm like, oh. Like, I kind of am one of those like that. I struggle. I'm pretty sure I have PMDD. Like, it's bad. Also on the fact that my lower back, like 3 days before my period, just feels like it's going to actually explode, like out of the back, and it hurts so bad. Part of my yoga, I did just like relieve my low back pain in a really weird way. It was kind of painful, but then after a minute, it like released, like ease. So something I would think is part of like is a little bit probably stagnant energy. Anyways, I'm rambling, and I'm going to get on my chai and get on these Halloween vibes.
just like a zombie.
Oh. That's funny. No, with your teeth. With your teeth.